Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. You know, after the Usyk Fury fight, I think I made a video maybe a day or two afterwards asking the question, can Tyson Fury win the rematch? And basically the conclusion was, yeah, he can, but I'd make Usyk a red-hot favourite to win the rematch. But, you know, one of the things I said about Fury was if he wants to have any chance of winning the rematch, he's got to not put on weight. He's got to live the life, and he's got to not put himself behind the eight ball by, you know, just letting himself go and then having to play catch up and having to do all that stuff, you know, that weight loss, that fat camp before even getting himself, you know, fighting fit and fine and funky. And what do we see today? He's asked to leave a pub. This was in Morecambe, where he lives. He's off his moobs on, well, I assume it's just alcohol. I mean, I don't know, obviously. He's falling down in the street. There's one, I've only seen a few stills. I haven't seen any videos of it. I don't particularly want to see a video of it, but he's sort of leaning forward with his forehead on the floor or against some, maybe he hit a lamppost or something. I don't know what the hell's wrong. But basically, he's, you know, got off his head and blah, blah. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, so what? You know, that's all right. You know, he's multi-millionaire. He's just letting off steam. And, you know, Ricky Hatton used to do it. And okay. But I think it's very fair to say, as much as I like Ricky Hatton and I admire his talent, he did take a few years off his career by doing that. And that is the case with Tyson Fury. You can't keep putting on weight, living that life, and then you go into camp and suddenly you have to flick a switch and be ultra disciplined. And it is much, much easier, actually, long term, if you live the life, because it becomes force of habit. We are creatures of habit. It's all about learned behavior. Oleksandr Usyk is the consummate professional. I mean, look at the last 3 heavyweight fights. He's virtually been the same weight coming in, up 221, 222, 223 maybe. You know, within a pound or two, the guy doesn't have to make weight, but he's always looking the part. You know, he's settled into the heavyweight division with a couple of little warm-ups against Chaz Witherspoon and Derek Chisora, and the two. Then he went in with AJ, who's not a pushover, despite what some people will tell you. Beat him twice. Daniel Dubois stopped it. I mean, how good does that result look in light of what Daniel Dubois less than a year later has done? Less than a year after getting knocked out by Usyk. Look at he's got a couple of fantastic wins under his belt against undefeated guys. And then he obviously beats Fury. Now, do you think Usyk could have done any of that if he led the sort of lifestyle that Fury leads? There's no way on earth he could have done that. So Fury, the naturally bigger man, with, you know, the advantages or potential advantages of height, range, you know, all the dimensions, naturally heavier, you know, you would think, I mean, imagine if he'd lived the life. Imagine if he'd had Usyk's discipline, how good this guy could have been. He's got loads of talent. Fury's a talented heavyweight, absolutely. But when you've just come off a defeat, you would think you'd be really motivated to get your own back. And, you know, yeah, all right, let's get him in the ring. Let's do it. Do you know what the first thing Joe Frazier said to Eddie Futch after Futch had pulled him out against Ali? You know what the first thing he said? This was in the third Ali fight, Rumble in the Jungle. No, Thriller of Manila, excuse me, I'm getting mixed up. The third fight, anyway. Do you know what the first thing Joe Frazier said to Eddie Futch was? Let's get him in the ring again. As soon as that fight was over, all right, we'll go get him again. Never happened, of course, but that was the mentality of Frazier. Okay, yeah, all right, you got me tonight, but I'm coming for you. He didn't go down a pub, get pissed, fall over, or, you know, whatever. You'd think Fury would be thinking the moment that defeat was announced, okay, I've got to log myself into this mindset where I'm coming for you and where I'm going to have to study that first fight, be honest with myself. What mistakes did I make? How am I going to rectify that? What did I do that I shouldn't have done? What didn't I do that I should have done? I'm going to get myself physically fit. No more fat camps. No more worrying about, you know, getting fit before I get fighting fit. I'm going to do all of that. From now on, you know, the comeback starts here. Not oh, let's get back to Morecambe. I'll go out on the piss. I'll put on a few pounds, stuff my face full of takeaways. And you think you're going to beat Usyk? This incredible professional who's won all his titles on the road. You think you're going to beat him by living that sort of life? You ain't, mate. You ain't. You ain't. But then I suppose if you're surrounded by people, a lot of whom are still saying, oh, Tyson, you won that fight, mate. Oh, it was close. It was a close one. You could have won it. If only you make a few adjustments, you'll be fine, mate. I mean, some people are saying that they make Fury the favourite in this rematch. Based on what? Explain your thinking to me if you're one of those people. And again, I made that video. I'm not saying he can't win, but I said in that video, you're going to have to do X, Y, Z, A, B, C. In other words, don't repeat the mistakes of the past. Learn from your mistakes, for heaven's sake. Doesn't look like he's doing it, at least if today is to be believed. Now, he's got 6 months to get ready, hasn't he? Roughly 6 months. What is it now? It's December the 21st. The old excellent turkey, Christmas turkey. He's delivering us that one again. Mr. Allah Sheikh. So, what are we in now? Is it now 11th of June, July, August, September, October, November, December? Yeah, it's over 6 months to get yourself ready. But for Christ's sake, if you want to win this fight and not just collect another gargantuan paycheck, live the life from here on in. Even that might not be enough, but it'll give you a fighting chance. And after that first fight, after being bullied and almost knocked out by a middleweight, I think you need every possible chance you can get, don't you? Anyway, what do you think? Let me know what you think. Opinions below. Maybe I'll do another video on whether Fury will even turn up, whether he'll want that rematch. Maybe you think he won't. I don't know. You tell me. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Do you think Fury can win the rematch? Do you think he'll want the rematch? How does he go about winning the rematch? All comments, anything that's on your mind, leave it below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, please, because you're going to help the channel out. We're going to build it up. And also hit the like button as well, because they count them. I don't know why, but they do. Thanks for your time as always. Hope you're enjoying your week, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.